Okay, about a decade ago, roughly, an independent film was released, and apparently everyone hailed it as the movie that helped redefine horror movies. And then, about a year or so ago, another movie that came out, shot in a similar style, was again hailed as the movie that was going to help redefine horror movies as well as large monster movies. So another doubleheader right here. Blair Witch Project and Cloverfield. Blair Witch cost like nothing to make. They did a beautiful job when it came to, advertising it. Like, this is a documentary. They used the internet, which at that time was still relatively new. Yes, there was a time when almost everyone used AOL to get on the internet. There wasn't a bazillion ISPs. And we still called it the World Wide Web, as opposed to the internet. Some people called it the interweb, because they didn't know what that meant. When I first saw it, beyond the headache and motion sickness, the acting, you really do feel like you're watching people who have no clue what's going on. Because they had no clue what was going on. Is it scary? I saw it and I went, great, a bunch of confused people that I really don't care about. They actually built the characters, though. I mean, that's at least a plus in a horror movie. But there's like 3 people, and it kind of ends like very anticlimactically. They try to build lots of suspense, and it just, for me, it just kind of fell flat. You hit a point where you're like, oh, is the movie done yet? I've got a headache from all the shaky camera angles. Be like, you're like, oh no, I'm doing a redo. Ugh. So, I got suckered into it like everyone else who thought it was going to be an amazing movie. Some people did, some people didn't. To this day, people are like, man, it really did a lot for indie horror. No, actually it didn't. It just really brought shaky cam and night vision. So now almost every movie is going to have some sort of night vision scene. The only difference is now, something jumps out at you. Now we go to Cloverfield. I hope this was Godzilla when I saw the trailer for it. I didn't care with J.J. Abrams. I don't watch Lost. I saw it and went, alright, great. This is like a pretty interesting monster movie. They did a great job again with trailers and advertisements for it. Go in there. Alright. Someone apparently is taping over an old tape. Alright, fine, cool, no problem. Okay. It's a party. Alright. Stereotypical crowd of people. Alright. Come on, when we do something. Okay, much more random flashbacks. Alright, great. The monster's attacking. What's it look like? Great, everyone's running. Awesome. What's the monster look like? Oh, cool, it's little monsters. Awesome. What's the big thing look like? Great, they're running. Awesome. Statue of Liberty had great. Everyone bust out your cell phones. What is the monster? What is it? Is it Godzilla? Is it something? Is it a T-Rex? What is it? Oh man, I gotta get the girl that I yelled at because I really love her. Great. So you run up a building, jump to another building while still holding a camera. Find the girl that you love so much with rebar coming out of her. Slide her off the rebar. Jump back across to the other building and run down the stairs to make it to a helicopter so you can escape. Good thing that camera had night vision, so that way, when they're in a subway, what's going to happen? It's a night vision. Oh man, what's going to attack a bunch of the random critter leavings the giant thing had? And then you find out, you're like, alright, it's, alien monster. Oh, and they died, maybe? And oh great, I've got a blistering headache from a random crappy shaky cam. Again, there was night vision. We're gonna get attacked by something. So to sum it up, I didn't like Blair Witch. I had a buddy who wanted to see it, so I started to see that. Cloverfield looked interesting because I was hoping it would be Godzilla. It wasn't. It was just some random, like, third grader claymation experiment. Said before, being a horror movie fan is very much like either being a dumpster diver or someone who's mining for gold. You go through a lot of crap before you find anything even worth it. But when you do, better hope it's worth it. These two are not.